What's up, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more hard house, or maybe hard trance. We're going to listen to a remix by Baby Doc. I did a remix from him before, a remix he did of Pet Shop Boys' Single Bilingual. And actually, you know, it made me very happy. That reaction was done very early on, like just after I had started doing reactions. And, you know, my videos weren't getting sort of the level of support and interaction they are on other platforms now, you know, people sharing them on Facebook. But a lot of people sort of interacting, you know, came to view that video and so on. And I think it's a testament to Baby Doc's productions and, you know, the way that even now people still remember his tunes very fondly. Quentin Franglin, I believe is his real name. Nevertheless, we're going to listen to a remix he did of a tune that originally came out in '98, Praga Con, Injected with the Poison. You may know this tune. I think it's pretty famous. This particular record, which came out on Nucleus, which I have a lot of Nucleus, mostly like for BK reasons, and indeed, it's a rare thing when we listen to a Nucleus record that has a BK and Nick Sentience mix on it, and that's not the one that we're going to listen to. So, again, shout out to them, but on this one, I think the Baby Doc's remix is the king. So this came out 2001, so about 3 years after the Praga Con original. So here we go. This is on Nucleus Records, 2001, Praga Con, Injected with the Poison, the Baby Doc's remix, aka Quentin Franglin. I hope you're ready for a ride, because this is an old school affair. I will ask you by the time we finish what you think this is: hard trance or hard trance or hard house. Oof. The brain's working, but not the mouth sometimes. Out of the gate, I haven't listened to this in a couple years. Out of the gate, my first thought is this needs to be mixed with the Hellfire Club Bitch, which I also reacted to. The percussion has a very similar vibe.
Injected with a poison.
Already, that bass line adds a lot. There's a crazy little percussion drum roll.
Are you listening to me?
I've always loved the rhythm of that layer. It jives with the kick really well.
We don't need that anymore.
Like literally every sample used in this is like genius. Are you listening to me? We don't need that anymore. Look at that. And also that acid like pulse.
Injected with a poison.
More atmosphere in this part than I remembered. Anticipation.
Injected with a poison.
And then it'll double it.
Injected with a poison.
I like the way it's like oh wait. I'm remembering. Number one, I remember we had a quick drop like that. They do it later, but when they do it later, or he does it later, we go into this really great fucking breakbeat section. Are you listening to me?
Are you listening to me?
There's that pulse again. Like you knew it was coming. I was getting ready to say all we need back is that one rhythmic element. Like every one of the layers is ace by itself. And then you put like 4 of those ace layers, the rhythmic layer, the gritty layer, then the like double rolling layer, the pulse, the acid pulse.
We don't need that anymore.
This is where I'm staring when I break out the pop locking skills these days. You know, I don't have the footwork I used to. I can still do decent upper body stuff, but like a moment like this is like I can't help it. I'm gonna pop lock a little. Not here, but at a party. I mean. The acid pulse doing work. Hats off to Baby Doc. The producer, not the historical figure. Fuck that guy. And Papa Doc, too, for that matter.
Are you listening to me?
That, like, acid pulse layer is really great. It's, like, really frenetic. Literally every ingredient in the recipe for this tune is like top drawer from the very best suppliers. And there's no cheese in the recipe either. Pretty quick de-escalation though. We still got the bass line, it's still energetic, but it really like, it's like you come out of a tunnel when you go into this outro, so like, and again, even there we're stripping down more. So for me, I would have wanted to like start my like real transition to the new tune at that last transition.
We don't need that anymore.
Yeah, because it's done. You don't have a lot of time at all. And again, I might not have remembered that if I were to have spun this tonight without doing the reaction. But that's one of the cool things about doing these. Is I sort of like maybe come to like a fuller appreciation of a tune just because I'm sitting here just, you know, without any other preconceptions listening to it, as opposed to like, okay, I'm going to mix into this one and then I'm going to mix out into this, and like, and I'm just thinking about it in the context of a larger like, you know, audio narrative. So it is enjoyable to do these, but yeah, now that it's back on my radar, if I were to use it, I would be well aware that, you know, when you get to the end, you got to move quickly. And anyway, I mentioned that about a lot of hardcore mixing is like, hardcore in general, you just don't have as much time, and the intros and outros aren't as long, and so you just don't double drop as long. You can have a semi-lengthy double drop on occasion if the records line up right, but a lot of times you're moving like from one record to the other completely in like a 32, maybe a 64. So yeah, it's, you know, if you mix hardcore, having to move quickly when mixing acid techno or acid trance, it's kind of like, pff, bro, I got way more time than I need. What are you talking about? But yeah, ultimately, I really do love that tune, so I'll pose it to you. Please do comment below. What do you think? Is that hard trance or hard house? As I hear it now, my inclination is a little more toward hard house. I don't know if I'm being influenced in that regard because I'm just aware that it's on Nucleus, which is more known for hard house. I guess like there are stylistic elements that again are also making me think that. The percussion in particular, it had more of like a hard house feel. But yeah, like I said, I think a lot of Baby Doc stuff can work in hard trance sets, in particular that remix a single, Pet Shop Boys. But I think this one too, it has enough of that, you know, gritty kind of melody. It's a, you know, harder melody, but it has enough atmosphere to this one that especially that breakdown I mentioned. In the breakdown, I was like, wow, this is a bit more atmospheric than I remember it. So I think it could work in a set of either. But let me know if you disagree. Let me know if you think, oh, that's definitely hard house, or actually for me, Baby Doc is very much hard trance. Yeah, I think it does depend on the tune, but I think a lot of his stuff can work in a set of either. So, like I said, let me know if you agree. Let me know if there's another track of his that you'd like to see if I have, or at least, you know, like to talk about or whatever. So please do comment if you have something to say. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Have a good day. Have a good night. I'll see you next time. Peace.